Hi, I'm Zara and today I'm with JP and we are doing a CITC Ramadan Spotlight. So today we're going to be delving into what Ramadan is, why it's important and why we're here today. So JP, hi.
Hi, you okay?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
So, as you can see behind us, Ramadan Kareem.
Yeah, it's special, that
It is. Would you maybe like to tell us what that is?
Yeah, so it's we're here today to talk about Ramadan, the month of fasting for Muslims across the world. So, yeah, for me, is it 21st fast, I think, maybe 22nd fast, so not long to go now. Tough.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah, nearly there. Counting down to Eid.
That's the one. So for anyone that doesn't know, Eid is the celebration at the end of Ramadan. What does Ramadan mean to you then?
So Ramadan is all about coming closer to the religion and coming closer to family, evaluating what's important to myself, especially spiritually. So fasting is part of abstaining, so abstaining from food and any negative habits that you've built up throughout the year. Ramadan's a way of focusing on those habits and ensuring that you can negate them, ready for the rest of the year to go again.
Definitely.
And what about yourself?
I think for me, it's just getting back to that spiritual side and, like you said, coming closer to God. And I think it kind of makes you reevaluate life, definitely. I mean, it's 30 days of a whole year, which when you put it into perspective feels like nothing, but I think it's really special and I think it builds a lot of family time together too. Like I know in my family, we all do different jobs and it's like night shifts or morning shifts. So it's a special time just to reconnect and getting back to who we are as people as well.
It's nice for that appreciation of food.
Yeah, most definitely.
Of family, etc. It makes you think about what you do have, especially when you've gone 18 hours without food and drink.
Yeah, definitely.
Appreciate a glass of water like never before.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm quite glad it's now, so it moves forward 10 days every year.
Yeah,
so when
it does.
I first reverted to Islam, Ramadan was in like July, so the fast was like from 2:30 in the morning till 9:30 at night. They were tough days.
Yeah, they were long. So it does go sunrise to sunset. So this time around, we're pretty fortunate, aren't we? Like 5 a.m. up until about, I think the latest is going to be 7:30 tops, kind of, isn't it?
Yeah, last 2 days are when the clocks go forward.
Yeah.
So yeah, they'll be long fast.
We're doing all right.
It's much better than it was before.
Yeah, we're getting there. Were you going to say something?
No.
Okay. What does Ramadan mean to you and your family then?
Yeah, it's a time to really focus on what we are as a family, how our religion is and how important it is to us. Yeah, try and make sure the centre of the month is about our faith and our togetherness. So, for example, I've got a real bad habit of picking work up in the evenings, so I'll make sure that that's controlled throughout Ramadan. We all eat together. We spend a lot more time together in Ramadan, especially at the weekend where we're sort of resting and not able to do the physical activities that you'd usually do. We spend a lot of time together as a family.
Yeah, I like that.
I've got 2 young girls, so teaching them about Ramadan is quite important as well, and they're getting all excited about it, wanting to fast, which isn't happening just yet. What about yours?
Yeah, it's pretty nice. So I've got 2 younger sisters, and it's me, my mum and dad. And it's nice because we just get that time to actually... it kind of forces you to be together in a way. My mum's like the one who does all the cooking, so usually I don't...
You do the cooking?
Well, no, I'm not really a cook. I'm good at this and that's it. So my mum usually will ask us, she'll make our special meals and stuff. So I love sweet and sour chicken, or pakoras are my favourite, onion barges, unreal. So my mum will make that conscious effort to make sure we're all eating together at the same time or just sitting around the table, because usually I'll eat at a different time to my sisters. Mum and dad will eat whenever, so it's nice that we all come together, and I probably get ripped to shreds 90% of the time for something. So,
Love that. So does everyone eat and then leave as a family? Do people go out to pray?
Yeah, so it's nice. My dad goes out to pray to the local mosque, and he probably gets to see his friends a lot more, so it's nice to have a tradition to go together every Friday or something as well, obviously, which is a special holy day for us. So my sister will usually go out with her friends and she'll do a little iftar event with them, and it's usually just me, my sister and my mum chilling. But it's nice, yeah.
I'm shattered after eating. You build up to eating and then you eat too much and then
you do, don't you?
Ready for the next day.
Yeah, but then it's trying to get back into that habit of eating 3 meals a day after as well, isn't it? Which is an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, I struggle. So we get up at about 4 a.m. to try and eat.
Yeah.
I struggle with that. You have cereal or water and then you're trying to go the full day without...
Is that all you eat?
Yeah, I struggle.
Really?
So I'm shattered at that time.
Oh, see, I'm trying to prioritise my protein and stuff as well. So I usually have protein bagel thins with scrambled egg and like these turkey bacon rashers, and then I'll make overnight oats. But I'm putting mini eggs in them at the minute because it's Easter time as well. So, I get up super early with 5 alarms though.
Nice.
I need 5 alarms. Can you get up to 1 alarm in the morning?
No, I miss it bad. Yeah, I'm too tired. So I struggle. So we'll have one big meal, and then I'll go out to pray, come back, have quite a bit of water, go to bed, and then try and wake up and have another just cereal or protein shake like you've said, but usually it's just water because I'm struggling a couple of dates as well.
How are you finding it with the work-life balance then?
Yeah, manage well. I think by the end of the afternoon you realise how much energy you get from food. So yeah, I'm real energised in the morning, getting through a lot. Love it when people go to lunch and I can catch up with stuff that they might be missing. And then towards the end of the afternoon, I'm really struggling to like process things and concentrate. So try and start earlier, finish earlier if I can. But yeah, it's been manageable. Just again, reviewing your calendar the week before to make sure you're not doing too much in terms of physical, going out to review sessions, etc.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's been manageable. What about yours?
I found it a lot easier this year because I've moved into a new role as well. So my hours are a lot more, instead of being like the 9 to 3 kind of thing. It's now like 11 to 7, like with the evening hours. So because I'm starting that little bit later, it makes it nicer too. But I think the nice thing is everyone has that appreciation for the month. And then, like you said, if it's lunch, I found a lot of people putting meetings on over lunch, which is really nice. They don't have to, or making that conscious effort of we're going down to lunch, would you like to join or not like to join? I think little things like that have made a massive difference too.
It's nice that everyone seems ridiculously supportive to the point of not bringing snacks into meetings. I'm like, no, enjoy yourself. It's fine. I love food. I'll talk about it all day. Carry on doing. But yeah, people are much more aware than they were about Ramadan, and you know what we have to do as part of that and how they can support that, which is lovely. So many staff have come and said, I'd like to fast a day, you know. Yeah,
which is really nice.
Which day would that be? And I'd like to give to charity. Can you help me in supporting a charity? Which is amazing.
100%.
And was never known. So that, the workplace is a really supportive place, especially at the month of Ramadan.
Yeah, definitely. How do you think CFG and CITC have supported us with it?
Speaking personally, my line manager's been amazing in terms of supporting and ensuring that my work is set out to best fit, you know, when I'm most energised and when I'm most efficient. So my line manager will support in making sure that my week looks manageable, and make adjustments where we can, but also the fact that there's so much support wider CFG, CITC, so the community iftar at the stadium, which was a special event.
Yeah, it was really, really nice, wasn't it?
Lovely to see so many people across the community come together for one evening.
Definitely.
And then a few days before that we had a staff iftar, which people were giving up their own time in their evenings, which is obviously extremely valuable to come and support and get involved and learn a bit more about, which again, coming from different workplaces before, just didn't exist. So I've said it last week quite a lot. It's an unbelievable place to work.
Yeah, it is.
We've got a chaplain who comes in and supports more frequently in Ramadan than any other time, which is super important. The prayer room's amazing as a space. So yeah, we couldn't be more fortunate, I'd say.
Yeah, I think we're very lucky, aren't we? Probably take it for granted sometimes, don't we? Like, definitely whilst we're at that community iftar, and like I was pretty fortunate to be able to speak, but I think it was nice just to be in that same room of people who have the same understanding, the same belief, but we were there like supported by others who don't share that religion or that belief, and they wanted to learn more, or they were so fascinated by everything. But I think just to be in that room together, and actually the club and CFG to acknowledge that and want to put that on is so special. And it was the fourth year. So I think that was really special. And like you said, that staff iftar that they had as well, there were so many people that were messaging wanting to know like how long the fast is, are they doing the right thing, the wrong thing. But I think that's really special that people do that, definitely. Yeah,
the community one was amazing, that people come in going, this is your place of work.
Yeah, they couldn't believe it, could they?
So it's amazing for the organisation, for people to see how supportive and inclusive the organisation is, not just at Ramadan, but it opens up conversations about other EDI initiatives and topics that we are so like leading from the front with.
Definitely.
So that's an amazing place to be.
I think it comes back to that community feeling, doesn't it? Like, I think we are like a community really strong, aren't we, with little things like that?
Yeah.
Do you feel like there's anything more that could be done?
Genuinely no. Like I was a PE teacher before this, and I used to pray in a PE storage cupboard compared to the prayer room now, just because that's the only space they had. So the difference from what I've experienced previously to now, every time you think of something, it's already in place.
Yeah.
They're already considering the prayer room in the new development, which is amazing again. The food is all halal, which is a massive thing for us.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like they're so open in receiving feedback and acting on feedback that everything seems covered, which is just so refreshing to be a part of.
We're very lucky, aren't we?
Yeah, we're happy.
Definitely.
Yeah, can't complain.
Do you have any special traditions when it comes to Ramadan then?
No, so we get into bad habits about sort of not eating at the table throughout the year, or eating separately or quickly eating. And Ramadan really brings us together as a family, which I think, when I speak to my wife at home, it's really important that we eat as a family.
Definitely.
And obviously that can drift out throughout the year, but in Ramadan we eat together every single night.
Love that.
Not even sometimes the whole family, which again is so special and doesn't happen anywhere near often enough.
No,
so,
it don't, does it?
No, we make sure that the weekends we try and eat as a full family, which is lovely. But during the week we are together as a family, eating at the table, talking, you know, reflecting on our day, talking about Ramadan, talking about life in general.
Yeah.
Which again goes to miss. What about you?
I think we always try and go to our grandma's, which is nice. Since my granddad passed.
Always the best cook.
Yeah, well, yeah, she is. Since my granddad passed, it's like her and my auntie, but she loves when we were able to come over full stop. So I think just us being able to come together all as one as a family and have a laugh together is great. Like, that's our favourite thing to do, and we'll make sure that we're all together for, if we do come, it's not just you coming for the food and then you're leaving. We'll sit together for a bit, we'll have a laugh, we'll just talk about life and catch up, which is really important.
Because that can go missing, can it? It can take 6 months to, we haven't seen each other. Whereas in Ramadan, it's like frequent that.
Yeah, that's it.
I've had enough of you now, I need Ramadan.
Yeah, you can go now, thanks.
Well, indeed.
Yeah.
No, it's nice that. It's really nice.
Do you have anything planned for Eid that you do every year, or?
No, so very similar. We'll always start off with prayer in the morning, so we'll go to a mosque, or depending on the weather, they do them in open parks, which is really nice.
No way.
Yeah, so a big togetherness there. So we'll go and pray as a family, come back, and then we always try and plan a special day. So special, we might be going to Sea Life Centre this year. So anything that the family can get excited about, really, because it changes throughout the year. It's a bit more difficult to plan. And people being off work, etc. So we'll make sure we have a good day, and then in the evening we'll come together again as a family and eat at the time we weren't able to eat the day before.
Well, just get stuffed.
Yeah, just eat too much.
That's
and
it.
sleep.
That is the perfect day.
Yeah, that's life pretty much. What about you?
So my dad usually goes to the mosque in the morning for prayers, and then we all get ready kind of thing, go to my grandma's. Mum makes sure that we have the food, what we want, ready. So yesterday she was banging on at me. She wanted it confirmed what I wanted to eat, and I said sweet sour chicken because that's just my favourite, right? She does a good one. So she makes sure she knows what we're having. We'll make sure all the food's done, and then it's just getting yourself glammed up and then chilling really at my grandma's, which is nice. And then me and my 2 younger sisters, the second day of Eid, we'll always go out somewhere for food as like a little us thing, which is nice. So this year I'll go somewhere bougie for steak. So
love that.
I'm gonna have to make sure that I run to the bank of mum and dad for that one.
Sounds good, that.
But it's nice. We always make sure we do something as sisters, so we can always catch up on that sense too. So that's something we've been doing for the last 3 years now, and we stick to every year. So that's a nice little tradition that's come together.
Yeah, obviously my family does Christmas as well, and we celebrate Christmas together. So it's very similar in terms of the afternoon comes, we eat daft games or whatever together as a family, having a bit of a laugh, and then eat again, surprisingly. And then yes, sort of just spend time together, really talking, reminiscing, just having that quality time that you wouldn't do without having a reason to do it.
I agree.
Which is frustrating.
It's really important that we do hound in on obviously the 5 pillars of Islam and why we actually do fast. You maybe want to give them a rundown of what they are? Yeah,
so we've got a declaration of faith, which is obviously being Muslim and acknowledging. We've got fasting in the month of Ramadan. We've got prayer, which is 5 times a day, every day. We've got charity, which is quite big in this month. So just to explain that, every Muslim is sort of obligated to give 2.5% of their wealth every year to charity. And then the last one is Hajj, which is the pilgrimage. So they're the 5. Done at different times, but Ramadan obviously comes about every year.
Yeah.
Charity comes about every year, and then prayer is a constant. with Hajj, it's once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
It's compulsory for Muslims if you can afford it and if you're well enough to do it. But yeah, Ramadan is the one that comes around every year that's a real strong time to reflect.
That's why it's so important to us as well, isn't it? Because it is those 5 pillars that we do have, and it's, like you said, it's every year, but I think every year becomes more special as well, definitely.
I always get to Ramadan and think I needed Ramadan just to reset.
Yes.
Yeah, get rid of my bad habits, try and get rid of my bad
Yeah.
habits. And yeah, it comes around at a really good time. 30 days seems like enough as well. It makes sense to me. So I always look forward to it, and then bit of shame it's gone, and then we work towards the next one.
That's the one. It's a good time for reflection though, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I think that's my favourite part, just that reflection and just going back down to yourself as a person and that spiritual side.
Yeah, life's so quick, isn't it? Especially in work. Like, days become weeks and weeks become months, so it's nice to just slow down and, like you say, reflect on where you are in life.
Definitely. Thank you for listening. Thanks for having us today. We hope you've learned a little bit more about Ramadan and why it's so important to us. Thank you so much.